Hello there everybody, it is Tegan here again today, and for this video I am going to be filming my 100 subscriber Q&A, which is something that I announced like 2.5 or so weeks ago, and I'm only just now getting around to filming it because I filmed it right before I started block exams, and then I had block exams for a long time, and I had to study, and I had assignments, and it was just a lot of stuff to do, so I didn't have any time to film this. But I am filming it now, and I'm going to get it up as soon as I possibly can, and yeah, I'm very excited to answer all of your guys' questions and let you guys get to know me a little bit better. And yeah, and once again, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. Like, I think I'm at 120 now, like, that's insane, and thank you so much, and yeah, just thank you a lot. And I'm going to be starting with the questions on my YouTube video, the questions that were left in the comment section of my YouTube video, because there are the least questions there, and then I'll move over to the hashtag on Twitter. So the first question comes from Jason Nascone, and he says, what's your favorite book? And see, that's very, very, very difficult, Jason, because I have a lot of favorite books, and it's very difficult to answer, especially being the big bookworm I am, what my favorite book is. I don't know. Maybe Harry Potter. Maybe I'll just go with the cliche answer and say Harry Potter is my favorite book because it's Harry Potter and I love it to absolute pieces and I love it so much. So maybe I'll just go with Harry Potter and take the safe route on that one because I love too many books. And I'm just gonna go with the entire Harry Potter series because Harry Potter, so I can't choose one. Yeah, so that's that. Question number 2 comes from Shack Attack, and she says, if you could live in any fictional world of any book, where would you live? The Wizarding World of Harry Potter? Wizarding World? Hogwarts? I mean, magic. Yeah, that would be a pretty awesome place to be. Question 3 comes from Kamikaze. I don't know how to pronounce your user, Cameron, I'm sorry. But she asks, my question is, can we do a video together? Yes, let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. Yeah, sure. The next question comes from Ryan J, and he says, favorite Blink-182 song? Oh, that's very difficult as well. It's very difficult just picking one song or one book or just one anything from anybody. Although it is very, very, very difficult to pick my favorite Blink-182 song of all time, I'm gonna go with my current favorite, and that's She's Out of Her Mind off of their newest album, California. Although I love their like older stuff, I'm just really into that song right now, She's Out of Her Mind. It's great and I love it a lot. So there you go. Just my favorite of the moment. And the final question from YouTube comes from Barbara Suzuki. I'm sorry, I suck at pronouncing names. She says, congratulations for 100 subscribers, you deserve it. Thank you so much, Barbara, I really appreciate it. And her question is, if you could meet with any author, alive or dead, who would it be? That's very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. I love so many authors. Like, oh my god. A very bad decision maker if you hadn't have noticed, so yeah. I'm sorry, this is the third question I've answered that's come from Harry Potter, but I think I'd have to say J.K. Rowling just because it's J.K. Rowling and she's my absolute inspiration, and she's where I find inspiration from all the time, and the Harry Potter books are my entire everything and I love them so much. So I'd have to go J.K. Rowling just because it would be absolutely incredible to get to meet her. And yeah. And now moving over to the hashtag on Twitter, I got the majority of my questions from here. I got a lot from Waverly over at Waverly Reads, so thank you for sending in a lot of questions. But I'm just going to start from the first question that I got and then move forward. So the first question is from Tipsy for Troy, or Marcella. Love you, Marcella. She says, Tide Trash? Yes. Yes. Tide Trash is great. I love Tide Trash. It's one of my favorite things in the entire world, and Tide Trash is just great. Shout out to Tide Trash. It's a great group chat on Twitter that I am a part of, and they're all my best friends, and I love them a lot. So shout out to you guys. I love you all a lot. And at Tipsy for Troy, or Marcella asks again, me or Tide? You. Obviously you, Marcella. Tide is a Drake hoe, and he has talked in Thai trash once and, you know, never talked again. And he's just, yeah, definitely you. 100% you. Yeah. And the last question that Marcella asks is, let's collab. Let's do it, Marcella. Let's do it. I'd love to collab with you. Let's collab. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll leave her YouTube channel down below. Yeah. I'll also leave Cameron's YouTube channel down below as well. But yeah, I'll leave Marcella's YouTube channel down below and you should totally go and check her out because I love her a lot. And then the majority of the questions left come from Waverly. Thank you so much, Waverly, for sending me in so many questions. You're incredible, and this is just going to make a lot more questions for me to answer, and I love it. So the first question that Waverly, or at Waverly Reads, asks is, what inspired you to start BookTube? And I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my first ever video on this channel, but basically I had been watching BookTube for a really, really, really long time, and I loved watching it, and obviously I loved books. Like, I really enjoy books, and I had been watching it, and seeing how much fun everybody was having, I just decided that I wanted to start my own channel. And first I made a blog because I loved writing, and it was just the most convenient thing at the time for me to do, was for me to write out blog posts and stuff like that. But then I just decided that filming BookTube videos would just be a lot more personal, and I enjoyed talking. And yeah, like, obviously I love writing, like, I want to be an author, obviously I love writing, but just filming a video in front of a camera just felt so much more personal, and I felt like I could get a lot more out of it if I did it as a BookTube channel. And like I said, I was inspired by so many BookTubers, like the majority of the big ones. Like, the first BookTuber I ever watched was Kaz over at Little Book Owl. I love her so much, and she just inspired me a whole lot, and then she just got me into so many other BookTube channels and videos, and yeah, but that's pretty much what inspired me to start a BookTube channel. The next question that Waverly asks is, best and worst book you have read this year? And I'd have to say that the best book that I've read this year at the moment, like, this is just one that I've been thinking about a lot, is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I loved this book so much. It was so thrilling and so suspenseful, and I just really enjoyed it. And if you haven't yet, you should totally check it out. I've got a review for it. I will leave that link down below. And the worst book that I've read this year is going to be of no surprise to any of you guys if you have watched any of my previous videos before, and that is Adrift by Paul Griffin. I hated this book. This was awful. I don't like saying hate. I don't like being super negative, but I just did not enjoy this book at all. I just found it boring. I didn't like the plot line. I just really didn't enjoy this book, so Adrift would have to be the worst book that I read this year. She then asks, other than Harry Potter, which big fan bases are you in? And I'm in the Divergent fan base. I love Divergent. I love it so much. I've been in with it from the very beginning, and I love it a lot. And the Hunger Games fan base, I love Hunger Games. It's great. It's fantastic, and I love it. And then not book related, but TV show and movie and stuff related, Firefly, which is one of the best TV shows. It's probably my favorite TV show of all time. It's fantastic. It's called Firefly. It's like a space western, if you haven't heard about it. It's only a season long because it got canceled, but they were able to like wrap it up, and then they did like a movie to like wrap it up even more a few years after the series actually ended. But it was so incredible, and I love it so much. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it because you need it in your life, and it's incredible, and I love it so much. So the Supernatural fan base, you know, Supernatural, I love Supernatural so much. It's incredible, like absolutely incredible. And another book one would be the Mortal Instrument fan base, because Mortal Instruments is an incredible series, and I love it so much. So those would be like the top 5 fan bases other than Harry Potter that I'm in. Yeah. Next question from Waverly is top 10 favorite YouTubers, not BookTubers. And I also got a question like this from Simply Dolan XX, and her question was top 5 favorite YouTubers, but I'm gonna do top 10 because I have a lot of favorite YouTubers. And yeah, but this question comes from both of them. If I had to pick my top 10 favorite YouTubers, it would be Ty Levi, Troye Sivan, because I still can him as a YouTuber because I watched him when he was doing YouTube videos, and yes, I still can him as a YouTuber even though he doesn't post really anymore. Dan from Dan Is Not on Fire, Phil from Amazing Phil, Elliot from Look It's Elliot, Alyssa Fouts, I love Alyssa, I love her a whole lot, Aiden Brock, Joe Sugg from Thatcher Joe, Zoe from Zoella, and Elfie from Pointless Blog. Top 10 right there. There you go. And the next question that comes from Waverly is, what are your top 10 favorite booktubers? And, okay, this is very difficult. I'll go Little Book Owl, Jessie the Reader, Catty-tastic, Pull a Bananas Books, A Book Utopia. Waverly, I love your videos, so Waverly Reads. Perks of Books, Bookish Pixie, Padfoot and Prong 07, and Peruse Project. Those would probably be my top 10 favorite booktubers. I watch a lot of booktubers. Like, I'm subscribed to so many, so I love, like, all of the ones that I'm subscribed to, obviously, but I'd have to say that at the current point in time, those are my top 10 favorite ones. Next question that Waverly has asked is, do you have any pets? And I do. I have a dog. His name is Echo. This is him. His name's Echo. He's adorable, and I love him a lot. Yes, I really do. He's adorable, and I love him a lot. Yeah, so this is my dog, Echo. He is my only current pet. Yeah. Next question that comes from Waverly is, when you're older, do you plan to move back to America or stay in Australia? At the current moment, my plan is to finish high school, obviously, go to university in Australia, and then either move to Melbourne or Sydney within Australia and work at a publishing house and do all that sort of stuff. That's what I want to do. If the chance arose and I got to move to like New York or somewhere with like really big publishing companies, that would be absolutely incredible. But at the moment, my current plan is to stay in Australia, but I'm not really sure. I want to move somewhere colder because I do not like the heat. So, yeah. Next question is, what are you currently watching on Netflix? And I am still watching Supernatural. I'm on season 10 right now. I still need to finish it. I haven't had a lot of time to watch a lot of TV recently because I've just finished block exams and I was in that for a really long time and I had assignments and stuff that I wasn't really able to do much outside of that. I'm actually going to be starting Stranger Things this weekend and I'm very excited to start that, and I'm so excited to watch that. Like, so much hype, and I've had so many people tell me I'll love it, so I'm so excited to watch that. I am rewatching Friends. I love Friends. Yeah, that's about it for TV shows right now. There's so many I want to start. So many I want to start. I want to watch the rest of Doctor Who. I want to start Sherlock. I want to watch so many shows. There's so many of them that I want to watch. Oh my god, not enough time. But yeah, hope that answered your question. The next question from Waverly is opinion on the Shadowhunters TV show, if you've watched it. I love the Shadowhunters TV show. I definitely have watched it. I did a sort of series on the first few episodes on my channel, and I made a video for each episode, but then I stopped after a while because I got behind and I wasn't able to watch it, but I'll leave all those videos linked below so you can see what I thought about the first few episodes. But I finished it and I absolutely adored it. Like, I loved it so much, and Malik moments made my entire life. Like, obviously at the beginning it wasn't very good. Like, obviously the acting wasn't very good, but as the season went on it got so much better. Like, so much better. And I think I liked it more just because I'm a fan of the books and I love the books and I love the Shadowhunter world. But I really enjoyed the TV show. I especially enjoyed the ending, and I'm very excited for a second season, hopefully. So, the next question that comes from Waverly is, where is your favorite place to read and why? My favorite place to read is just on my bed, just because it is comfortable, and I enjoy reading there, and I don't know, I've just always read on my bed, and I like being able to change positions if I have to. I do have a beanbag, which is this thing right here that I do read on sometimes if I want a little bit of a change, but the majority of the time I read on my bed. So the last two questions from Waverly are sort of intertwined, and they are both very difficult questions, so thanks, Waverly! But the first part is, if all of your favorite characters were about to die and you could only save one, who would it be? So difficult, Waverly. Why do you do this to me? Like, why? I don't... Okay, I have a lot of favorite characters. There's a lot in a lot of different books. But I think I would have to say, oh my god, there's so many though. I don't want any of them to die. I think I'd have to save Ron from Harry Potter. Ron was one of my first favorite characters of all time, and I love Ron to pieces. I love him so much. His role in the books and I just love him a lot. So I'm gonna have to go with Ron, but oh, I love them all so, oh my god. Yeah, I'd save Ron. I'm just gonna go with Ron. I don't want any of them to die, but Ron. And the second part of this question, also the last question from Waverly, is alternatively, which favorite character would you sacrifice to save the rest? I'm gonna go with Peter from Divergent. Although I absolutely love Peter and he's one of my favorite characters of all time, like his wit and his humor and everything, I love it so much. I'm gonna have to kill him because he did do some dicky things, and yeah, so I'm gonna go with Peter from Divergent for that question, but I don't want anybody to die. Once again, I don't want any of my favorite characters to die, Waverly. Oh my god. Yeah, so thank you so much, Waverly, for all of the questions. I will leave her YouTube channel down below as well so that you guys can go and check that out as well. She is great. And the second to last question is from Mother Duck 4, also known as my friend Tanika, and she says, when are you going to do another book review? And I do understand that I haven't posted a book review in a very long time, but that's also because I've been in a very big reading slump and I haven't been able to finish a lot of books recently. Just, I don't know. I've started a lot of books, but I haven't finished a lot of books. But I did just film a book review for the book that I read with the book club that I'm in, the Page Turners. I filmed a book review for that book, and that was The Leaving, and it is a spoiler-free review, and that should be going up in the next couple of days, so you can look forward to that. So that answers your question. That's when I'm going to be doing another book review. It should be going up very, very, very soon. And the very, very, very last question comes from @HampsonHaley, my friend Haley, and she asks, what is your favorite Harry Potter movie and book? See, it changes all of the time, like all the time. Like my favorite goes from so many different ones of them. At the moment though, I'd have to say that my favorite Harry Potter movie is Goblet of Fire. I love Goblet of Fire. I love the way that they did the Triwizard Tournament, and I just love it a lot. And my favorite Harry Potter book is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which is, I don't know, I know people die in it who I really don't like dying, but I just really like that book, and it's really good and really well written. Like, the entire series is well written, but I just really particularly like Order of the Phoenix. Okay, that was a very, very, very long video, and thank you guys all for sending in so many questions. I really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I had lots of fun answering these questions, and I'm so glad that I decided to do it. Once again, thank you guys all so much for 100 subscribers. That is insane, and like 100 people are watching me. Like, that's intense. And yeah, but thank you so much for that. I really, 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 really appreciate you guys getting me to 100 subscribers, because that's insane. So thank you to everybody watching this and everybody who has subscribed. Just thank you so much, and thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you guys enjoy getting to know me a little bit more than you may have already known me. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you can give it a big thumbs up, and I would really appreciate that. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite Harry Potter book and movie is. I would love to know, because Harry Potter is great, and I love Harry Potter, and yeah, so let me know what yours is. And you can subscribe to my channel if you want to be told when I make new videos. I make videos on bookish, fandom-y, and music-y type stuff, so if any of that sounds of any interest to you, then you should totally hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, that's about it for this video today. I'm Tegan, this is Bookwormia, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hello there everybody, it is Tegan here again today, and for this video I'm going to be filming my August book haul. Now, this was a